Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a tutorial on the last row, row 7 of the crochet heart pocket pattern. It's a little tricky with the treble crochets, the increases, so I wanted to do a little tutorial on it. So we're going to start looking like this. This should be what your heart looks like once you finished row 6. My stitches on the end are, I made them a little bit looser just to be able to show you in the tutorial the different stitches, so that your should be a little bit tighter. But we're going to go start by chaining 1, turning our work, and the first thing we're going to do is an invisible decrease. To do an invisible decrease, we're going to be working through the front 2 loops only of the first 2 stitches here. Okay, so when we work through those front 2 loops, we're going to insert our hook only through that front loop there, and then on the next one only through that front loop. Sometimes the next one is a little bit easier if you kind of angle your hook down, grab it, and twist it up and through, but you just want to get through those first 2 loops right there. Front loops only, we are going to yarn over, pull through those first 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through those last 2 loops. That creates a good invisible decrease that at the end is a little bit harder to see than a normal decrease, so I like those the best. Next, we're going to go ahead and skip the next 2 stitches, so 1 stitch here, 1 stitch here, and work our first shell 8 treble crochet stitch into this stitch here. So we're skipping 1, 2, and working into this one here. To make our treble crochet stitch, we're going to yarn over our needle twice. It helps to use your finger to hold down those strings when you insert your hook into that stitch. We're going to yarn over again, pull through, yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through those last 2, and that's 1 treble crochet stitch. Again, we'll go ahead, yarn over twice, hold our loops on our hook, insert into the same stitch we worked the first treble crochet into, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, the next 2 loops, yarn over again, and the last 2 loops. One more time, I'll show you. Yarn over twice on your hook, hold those loops down, insert your hook into that same stitch, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over again, pull through those first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So that's 3 treble crochet stitches in that same spot or the same stitch. We are going to work 8 of them in there, so we need 5 more. Yarn over twice, we'll insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, next 2 loops, yarn over, last 2 loops. That's 1. We'll do it 4 more times. Sorry. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Okay, so the nice thing about the treble crochet stitch is it's super easy to go back and count your stitches, so we can double check our work. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, if you can see them there. Okay. So 8 treble crochet stitches in that same stitch is going to make our shell stitch. And then before and after every shell stitch, we're skipping 2 stitches. So as you can see here, we're going to skip these next 2 stitches, 1, 2, you can tell from the top as well, 1, 2, and work our invisible decrease in these 2 stitches here. Skipping 2, invisible decrease. Okay, so again, to do our invisible decrease, we are going to insert our hook only. Move that strand out of the way. See if I can show you a little better here. Okay, so we're skipping 1, 2, working these 2, inserting our hook only in that front loop. 1, insert again into only, if I can get it through, that front loop there. Okay? Do that one more time while my string's attached here. Okay, so front loop only and front loop only. Okay, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops. Sometimes that first loop is a little tricky. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook. That's going to be your invisible decrease. Now again, you're going to see a bit of pulling on mine. That's because I did those stitches a little bit looser just so you could see the stitches on the tutorial. It's okay. We're going to make our treble crochet stitch next. So we're skipping 1, 2 stitches. 1, 2 after our invisible decrease. We're going to put 2 loops on our hook, and into that 3rd stitch there, we are going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over those first 2 loops, we'll pull through, again through the next 2 loops, and again through the last 2 loops. And we are going to be working 8 treble crochet stitches into that same stitch there. So yarn over twice, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. We'll do that 8 times. So that is 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And last one, 8. Oop, if I can get through that one, there we go, 8. And we can double check our work here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. After that completed shell stitch, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches. So we've got 1, 2 stitches there. We'll skip 1, 2. And this is going to be the middle part of our heart when we fold it in half. So we're actually going to do 2 single crochet stitches in the next 2. So we're going to skip 1, 2 into this one right here. We'll insert our hook, yarn over, and do 2 single crochet stitches. So 1, next stitch, another single crochet stitch. So we've got our 2 single crochet stitches there. Skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and work our next treble crochet shell stitch into this 3rd stitch here. So we'll do skip 1, 2, there we go, into that one there, yarn over, pull through. We'll just do 8 more treble crochets. I do like the treble crochet. It was a bit tricky for me to learn at first, just to get the hand movements down, but once you get it down, it's just a really easy stitch, and it flows super easy, so I like it. It makes it nice and it's easy to count too. So I do like this stitch a lot. So we've got 1, 2, 3. There we go, 4. 6. 7, should need one more. 8. Go back and double check here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're on to, we've done our third treble crochet shell stitch here, a treble crochet shell stitch. Okay, so we're going to skip our next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, and work a invisible decrease in these next 2 stitches. So skip. If I can get my camera to focus here for you guys here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to skip 1. We're going to skip 1, 2, and invisible decrease into these ones. So we'll go front loop only. 1, front loop only in the next one, 2. Grab our yarn, pull through. If I can get it there. Oop, doesn't want to let me have it. Okay, let's try that again. Pull through. There we go. Yarn over and pull through those last 2 stitches. And now we're working our last 8 treble crochet shell stitch. Okay, so we're going to skip 2 loops. I'm sorry, 2 stitches. 1, 2, and work into this stitch here. 8 treble crochets. So we're going to do 1, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and our last one. 8. Okay. Now again we are going to skip 2 stitches, so we've got 1, 2 here, and then work our last decrease, invisible decrease, into this stitch, and then our chain 2 space there, if you can see it, from the previous row. So I still, it's a partial invisible decrease, I guess I would call it. I still go through the front loop of the first stitch, and then I just go through that full chain 2 space there. Yarn over, pull through both, yarn over, pull through. So that completes row 7, and it creates kind of this pretty half flower here. If you were to create the whole circle, it'd be a cute little coaster. But anyway, so to make the pocket heart, we can take our heart and fold it in half. Now the side that I like to fold in half, you want to pick which side is going to be your front. If you notice here, these are the back of this row stitches, and if you can see, whenever you have that back side, every row is a little bit different, but when you have this side sticking out as a front, I just don't like it as much. It doesn't look as clean. So I like to do where the front row stitches for that row right there is in the front. So this will be my front side. So I'll take it and I'll fold it in half, match up my 2 or my 4 shell stitches, cut my ends, my tail, leaving it quite a little bit long so that I can stitch it down, and then stitch it down this side. And yeah, and then that makes our pocket heart, leaving this part open. You can put your treats in there, whatever gifts you'd like. They're super cute, super easy to make once you get the hang of it. That last row is that's the trickiest row out of the bunch. So I wanted to give you guys a little tutorial on that. if you have any questions for me, definitely leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to help you. I love working with everyone as on their crochet journey, so and learning new things myself. So if you have any tips or tricks on any of those, I love to hear them. And yeah, if you like this, like and follow my page for more content. Thank you so much.